Hey, this is Dion from Voss Media Board Game Cafe and Champions of Tabletop. This is Voss Media 5 and 5, where we take 5 games that we suggest that you run out and purchase from your friendly local game store, and 5 that you need to go pre-order. Check out 5 and 5.
Here are our suggested new releases for the month of May 27th to June 2nd, 2024. We will start off with Star Wars Bounty Hunters, that is releasing this week, a light strategy game in which players compete to be the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. Players have 3 goals which will help them earn points: capturing targets, completing contracts, and purchasing droids and crates at the Jawa market. There is no downtime in this drafting game. Everyone plays at the same time. Players start with 4 cards in hand. Each turn, players pick a card from one of the available piles: targets, hunters, contracts, and Jawa market. Then they can choose to either play or sell a card. Finally, they pass their remaining hand to their left-hand neighbor. Check out Star Wars Bounty Hunters this week. A really fun-looking tabletop role-playing game releasing this week is Eat the Reich. Eat the Reich is a tabletop role-playing game in which you, a vampire commando, are coffin-dropped into occupied Paris and must cut a bloody swathe through Nazi forces en route to your ultimate goal: drinking all of Adolf Hitler's blood. It's written by Grant Howitt and illustrated by Will Kirkby. This over-the-top, ultra-violent game is designed to be played from beginning to end in 1 to 3 sessions of carnage, blood magic, meaningful flashbacks, and hundreds upon hundreds of extremely dead fascists. It tells one story, it tells it loud, and it tells it brilliantly. Think Wolfenstein crossed with Danger 5, and you're not far off the mark. Run out and grab a copy of Eat the Reich today. Another release this week we are looking to grab is Invincible, the Hero Building Game. Team up with friends and unlock unique powers in Invincible, the hero building game, based on the hit Amazon animated series and the acclaimed comic book series by Robert Kirkman and Skybound Entertainment. The Guardians of the Globe are dead, so the fate of the world rests with you. A team of teenage noobs still trying to figure out how their powers work. You're going to need to learn some moves, and fast, or a whole lot of people are going to die. Swoop into action in the cooperative bag-building game with a free-form battle system that never makes you wait your turn. Innovative combat tests your mettle with 7 replayable episodes, each with unique gameplay twists and challenges. With countless superpowered combinations and strategies to explore, it'll be up to you to rescue innocent civilians, kick villain ass, and, with a bit of luck, survive long enough to graduate. I hope Voss Media can snag a demo copy of this one, as we are excited. Grab yours this week. One that just entered our radar is Star Tycoon from Good Games Publishing. In Star Tycoon, players will take on the role of an interstellar business with the goal of outperforming their business rivals by the last round. Each player gains victory points by claiming sets of planets and developing them with production facilities and other buildings. Central to Star Tycoon is the Galactic Exchange, a fluctuating market that reacts supply and demand. Knowing when to buy and when to sell is key to creating a profitable business. Seems like a game just right for me. Pick up Star Tycoon. The last game on our list this week, DC Comics deck building game, Justice League Dark Base. Finally, the retail release of this title. As one of my first deck building games, DC Comics deck building game, they hit us with this new one. Are you ready to go dark? This entry in the DC Deck Building Game series puts you in the supernatural shoes of the DC team that steps in when challenges arise that are too mystical for regular superheroes. Become a member of the Justice League Dark as you seal the threats of magical supervillains and transform your cards into more powerful forms. Standalone game, but compatible with other games in DC Deck Building Game series. Features: based on Justice League Dark comics with original cover art by Ryan Benjamin, play as Justice League Dark members like Wonder Woman, John Constantine, Zatanna, and Dr. Fate. Transform cards have the ability to change into other cards. Seal your cards away to add to your score at the end of the game. New weakness cards have a built-in way to get rid of them. If you are willing to pay the cost, pick up DC Comics deck building game, Justice League Dark.
That was our 5 new releases this week. Go and pick them up at your friendly local game store. Now, let's switch it up and look at 5 games you should go and pre-order today. The first on our list is from our friends at Looney Labs, Looney Oracle. The Looney Oracle can answer all of life's questions with spooky accuracy. You can ask it a yes or no question, or you can get some cryptic advice. But first, you will have to answer the Oracle's questions. Both fun and surprisingly deep, the Oracle is a great take-along to parties and sleepovers, or keep it on your desk at work to help you make those hard decisions. The game releases July 2nd with a retail price of $20. Pre-orders are due June 4th, so let your friendly local game store know you want a copy today. Have you heard of the new Bandy trading card game coming out? It's called Union Arena, and it looks like a lot of fun. Bandai details a new game project titled Union Arena, which aims to be a Dream All-Star card game featuring multiple anime series. Currently announced anime involved with the game includes Code Geass, Jujutsu Kaisen, Hunter x Hunter, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Bleach, Tensura, The Idol Mester Shiny Colors, and even games like Tales of Arise. These cards will be released on a monthly basis, starting with Jujutsu Kaisen, Code Geass, and Hunter x Hunter being released as starter decks and booster packs, and the rest coming later. With a scheduled release date of November 22nd, 2024, pre-orders are due June 6th. If you want to be an early adopter of this TCG, grab a pre-order today. The third one we are going to talk about is Arcs, Conflict and Collapse in the Reach. Arcs is a sharp sci-fi strategy game for 2 to 4 players, set in a dark yet silly universe. Ready yourself for dramatic twists and turns as you launch into this galactic struggle. Seize the initiative. Take actions with multi-use cards. Copy the leader, pivot to new tactics, or take the initiative for the next round. Timing is everything. Declare ambitions. In each game, you define the objectives that everyone competes over to win. Crush your foes. Amass your navy for battle. Plan your strategy with 3 kinds of dice, then roll them all at once to resolve the battle in a flash. Pre-orders due by June 14th with a release on October 1st, with a suggested retail of $60. The next game is a tabletop RPG that I am looking forward to playing, Not the End. Not the End is a tabletop RPG that tells the adventures of heroes willing to risk everything for what they hold dear, with an original game system called Hexis. In Not the End, each hero is described by keywords placed in a hive of hexagons, each representing one of their distinctive traits. How the hexagons relate to each other within the hive creates bonds that make each hero unique. Not the End uses Hexis, a system created specifically for this game, which, instead of using dice to resolve conflicts and dangerous situations, uses tokens of different colors to represent successes and complications. Each trial the characters face will add something to the story and the game world, making the outcome of each trial unique and different from previous ones. Not the End is the result of extensive design work, involving the entire Fumble team and over 100 playtesters, who have played many different versions of the game in every possible setting and situation. Not the End is the winner of the 2020 Gioco di Ruolo dell'Anno, Roleplay Game of the Year, award in Italy at Lucca Comics Games Festival, finally making its way to us in July of this year with a pre-order deadline of June 14th with a release price of $45. The last one we are going to talk about is from Ravensburger and is a gateway for their current trading card game, Lorcana. Disney Lorcana Gateway. Gateway is a product that introduces new players to the Disney Lorcana gameplay experience. It is a boxed product meant to be sold in the board game TCG aisle and includes 2 small decks, a game board, movers, instructions, and several special card packs. The basic decks are designed to be very simple. Over the course of multiple Lorcana games, the players will earn special packs that contain new cards for the decks, introducing more and more gameplay concepts. This keeps the initial experience much easier to grasp, while ensuring that the players will learn all of the game by the time they have gotten all the packs. This board game-like trading card game will be the gateway to learn and play Lorcana. However, information on if there are collectible cards in this game that will transfer over to the TCG has yet to be answered. If so, you will want to pre-order this as soon as possible, as pre-orders are due by June 14th, with a release early August this year. The current suggested retail is $25. Thank you for joining us for this week's Voss Media 5 and 5. Remember that all of these games you should run out and pre-order as soon as possible at your friendly local game store. If you don't have a friendly local game store, you can always swing into vossmediastore.com to place your pre-order for any of these titles. From everyone here at Voss Media, Board Game Cafe, and Champions of Tabletop, remember, never stop playing.